Across all of my social medias, a lot of people have left the comment of, wow, you are beautiful. Wow, you are gorgeous. Wow, I want to be you. And this is an interesting thing because at times I don't really feel like I'm beautiful. I don't really feel like I'm gorgeous. I feel like sometimes this is like I've transitioned to be happy, and yes, I am happy, but like I'm not beautiful. Yes, I have my hair done. Yes, I have my makeup on right now. But there's a lot of work that goes into being beautiful. And I feel like a lot of trans girls, especially when they're early in the transition, want a quick transformation into this. Like, it's like, I want to be a beautiful woman like tomorrow. When the reality of transition is it takes forever. It takes a very long time to look like this. I have a whole history of being transgender over on my Instagram account, as well as pictures that I posted throughout all the videos. You can see the changes kick in. And the biggest thing that I've always said is that transition doesn't make you a different person. It just makes you the female version of your male self. That's what it does. Like, this is the female version of my guy self. Like, if my guy had a twin, this is probably what it looked like. And this is an interesting theory, is that everybody wants to be beautiful when they transition. And I've had this thought, you've had this thought, we've all had this thought of, I want to be a gorgeous woman. Well, what does it take to be a gorgeous woman, and what does it take to live that life every day? And so a lot of people think they're just going to transition and become like a glamour model, or like this beautiful Victoria's Secrets model, or like one of those social media fitness girls. When you can do that, you can totally do that. There's a lot of transgender glamour models. There's a lot of transgender fitness models out there. But the reality is that you still have to function in your everyday life. It's not you're just gonna wear makeup and everything's just gonna come to you. Is that when you transition to be a beautiful woman, you get everything else that comes with being a chick. You get everything else that comes with it. And more, actually, because people are stigmatized by transgender people. And this is what I wanna talk about, is what's it like living as a transgender woman on an everyday thing? Like, it's pretty mundane at times, I'm not gonna lie. It's glamorous, yes, at times, especially when you go get your hair done. But it's very mundane at times. And this is what I want to talk about that I didn't talk about in a previous video, was what's it like living as a trans woman day by day? Now, let's get into this YouTube video. However, remember to like and subscribe, put those comments in the comment section, hit the notification bell to never miss a video, and give us super thanks if you're feeling extra today. And let's get into what's it like living as a transgender woman. Now, in our transitions, we go through many phases. We go through just everything under the sun. We go through the baby trans phase where we're starting to see changes. We go through like the kind of mid-transition phase where you're like, I don't know if I'm a guy or a girl, who knows? I call it the they-them phase. And then we also go through the path of, oh, I can pass as woman phase. Now, to a lot of transgender women, passing equals makeup and hair. Passing is a lot more than that. Now, for those that don't know, passing is the ability to just kind of blend in as a woman into society. That's the goal with any transgender girl, is to just pass, is to just blend in where no one knows you're transitioning. And to a lot of trans women I've met, they have met that goal. And a lot of people would say that I have met that goal. I don't feel like I'm there yet. But to a lot of transgender women, they think that they need to be dressed to the nines every day. They need to do their makeup, they need to do their hair, they need to look their best every single day in order to pass. And when they're not wearing makeup, they just look like everyday mundane people. Well, you know who also faces the same societal pressure to wear makeup and look good every day? Women. I know a lot of natural born women that think they need to wear makeup every day. They are absolutely beautiful. You see them without makeup and you're like, wow, honey, you are gorgeous. But they don't like not wearing makeup. It's part of like their character. It's part of like their presentation to the world, is that they need to look good. They need to be beautiful every single day, which when you compare it to like passing, that's almost like the same thing, which is fascinating, is that women face the same societal pressures to wear makeup. They face the same pressures to do their hair, to do everything. And this is like amazing in my opinion, because this shows like there's a lot of similarities between transgender women and women. Just you kind of get it as you slowly transition into it. Where women have faced this pressure since they were like 7 or 8, like once like their body started developing and wearing dresses and makeup, like they get introduced to makeup at an early age, and that they get to be done up. Like I admit, I love being done up. I love wearing my makeup. I love doing my hair. I went and got my hair appointment today. I love wearing cute outfits, as you can see from my Instagram. But I don't feel like I need to do that every single day because I don't really give a fuck what people think about me in a given day. And there is this idea that, you know, I'm not passable enough, so I have to go out and get cosmetic surgery to be passable. While women, on the other hand, they go out and get plastic surgery to be prettier, to enhance their features, maybe to fix their noses, maybe to fix their jawlines. I know a lot of girls who've had rhinoplasties. I know a lot of girls who've had breast augmentations. I also know a lot of transgender girls that have had rhinoplasties that have also had breast augmentations. But for women, it's different in regards to plastic surgery. So societally, we are in this big push to just accept and love our bodies no matter what. And I know a lot of women that they have told me that they've contemplated plastic surgery and they've told other people and they're like, oh, you don't need that. Oh, you don't need to get plastic surgery. You're beautiful as is. And with trans women, it's completely different. It's almost like a rite of passage. It's almost like a rite of passing that you get your surgeries. It's really interesting. Like women are like degraded and like told, no, you don't need that. While trans women are like, oh, you need FFS. Oh, you need a boob job. You need XXXXX. But the difference is that trans women have insurance that helps get that cosmetic surgery faster, which is a really interesting thing when you really get down to it, is that women face stigma for going under the knife. Trans women are almost like half expected to go under the knife, it feels like. Like the amount of beautiful women I have seen on social media that I have just adored for years and have seen their plastic surgery transformations is absolutely wild. Like it's almost like, oh, when are you gonna get your breast implants? When are you gonna get your FFS? To women, it's like, oh, I wanna get a nose job, but it feels like they go under the knife. Like my friend, who's absolutely gorgeous, has faced a lot of stigma for going under the knife. And she's like, oh, you look too fake. While in trans women, it's like, oh, honey, you slay. It's such an interesting thing. And it's amazing that this like societal pressure to be beautiful affects both transgender women and women in a given day. So let's talk about the daily reality of living as a transgender woman with this societal pressure to look pretty. Do I give a fuck about it? No, not really. I dress pretty because I want to dress pretty. And I also do my YouTube channel and do my Instagram, which gives me a reason to look pretty in a given day. If you wanna go about your day as just Vans, sweatshirts, and like sweats, you can do that. Like, there's nothing stopping you from doing that. There's nothing. You can look pretty as much as you want. It doesn't really matter. Just the daily reality is, if your goal for passing is to wear your makeup and hair every single day, it's going to take a lot of time and investment into doing it. Such as an example is, I can do my makeup and hair, not including a shower, not including anything else, in about 35 minutes if I really push it. Now, obviously I can kind of skimp on the makeup, but I have a routine, so I have to do that routine all the time. I also like straightening my hair, so I also straighten my hair. When you factor in a shower, that gets to about roughly an hour and a half because there's a lot of like skin care and you gotta wash your hair. Then in the shower, I also shave and sometimes wash my hair. Then I get out and I have to dry it. So that's an hour and a half right there just to look good. Now, am I going to do that every day? No. Am I going to do the skincare every day? Yes, because that's healthy for the skin. In a given day, I don't dress like this. I really don't. Like 5 out of 7 days of the week, I am dressed as a pretty average looking person. I am just a transgender woman. That's all I am. And women face these kind of same pressures too. I talk to a lot of women, they tell me that, yeah, about 15, 20 minutes for your makeup is about pretty normal. And then for the hair, yeah, that's about normal. Like I tell everybody, yeah, this took me about an hour and a half. They're like, oh yeah, that sounds about normal. So are you going to do this every day to pass? Well, that depends on if you want to do it or not. For me, I don't really feel the need to do it. I do it because it's fun and it's part of like me. Like I do it because I want to do it. Like I don't feel like I need to do it. And that's the thing with being comfortable in your body that transition brings. Like my body is very feminine. My hair is long. My face is pretty feminine. The voice is like the only thing bad in my body. And so like I look like a chick without wearing my makeup and hair. To some trans girls that aren't as genetically gifted, well, that may be a little bit harder. So you may need that extra boom. So yeah, you can wear makeup and hair every day. Just don't expect like you have to. Don't feel like you have to look good every single day, because 90% of people could give a fuck if you're transgender. In fact, 99.99999% of people could give a fuck if you're transgender. I have never been at a restaurant, either in makeup or not in makeup, where anybody has ever come up to me and be like, are you a guy? I've had that twice in the 4 years I've been transitioning, and both of them were at my grocery store. I've been asked the question, are you a guy, twice? And you know what I said? That doesn't concern you, sir. That's all it was. And it was always by old men too, which is funny. So don't feel like you need to do your makeup and hair every single day, because the pressure is only in your mind. Like you may be psyching yourself out. You may be thinking, oh, I can only pass if I wear makeup. It's like, honey, just start looking at the women around you. You may start looking like way more feminine than some of the women around you. Like there's a lot of times where I'm at the store and I'm just like, I see these women going into the women's bathroom and I'm just like, she is tall, she's bulky, she looks like a dude, but she's a woman. I look like a skinny little bitch compared to her, honestly. So I'm like, what psychs me out from going in there? I think it's just like the fear of actually doing it is what makes me scared. Like I've gone into plenty of stores and restaurants as a chick. Okay, this is like pretty normal. Like it really isn't that bad. So what I'm saying is that the daily reality is there only if you let it be there. It's only if you let it get to you. And what I'm saying is that don't worry about trying this super hard to pass and dress to the nines, because honestly, it may help, yeah, but it doesn't matter. Okay, now I thought to also include a section of talking about what it's like in a given day. And I'm gonna kind of break this into two sections. So when I go to work, this is really easy to talk about. So in a daily day of my life, I get up at 6 a.m., I eat breakfast at 6:30, I hit the gym by 7:30, I come home and shower at about 8:40 a.m., do a very quick shower where all I do is clean my feet to keep all the calluses off the bottom of my feet, because I'm a very active individual on my feet all the time. I also use a skincare product on my face in the shower and put my hair into a shower cap so it doesn't get wet, so I can just quickly comb it and go from there. I get out of the shower, I have a protein smoothie, I do my skincare, put on my work attire, and then go to work. Once I go to work, go to lunch, eat my protein casserole, come home at the end of the day, sit here and either work on my YouTube video or play video games, and then go to bed roughly at 10:30. That's about what it looks like. It's not very glamorous at all. Like I am wearing steel-toed shoes, I'm wearing gloves, I'm wearing long sleeves and, cargo pants, because that's what's comfortable at work. Am I wearing crop top and shorts at work? No. Am I wearing heels at work? No, because I'm dressed for the function of that job. Now, when it's a day off, that's completely different. The schedule's still the same. I still get up at 6 a.m., I eat breakfast, I hit the gym by 7:30, I'm home by 9, and then from there, it can kind of go multiple different ways. I always try to do stuff on my days off, just so I'm not sitting at home bored out of my mind. And so what I will do normally is I'll always do my makeup. I literally am in my makeup every single day off I have, and I always do my hair. Today I went and got my hair done, so my hair is extra special, but I still went to the gym, got home, and did my makeup and skincare routine and everything. And now once I finish this video, I'm actually gonna go out to eat with a couple friends at a really nice restaurant. And so that's what that looks like. Now, on my days off, my job on my days off is to sit here and be a presenter for you, as well as do my Instagram. Now, On my days off, I also do my makeup. It takes about an hour and a half to do my makeup and hair, especially if I'm on like a long haul at my job. I sometimes am like, I'm too lazy to shave my body. So I'll just kind of let everything grow out and then I'll shave it all off. And the outfit depends on kind of what I'm feeling that day. Like if it's a nice summer day, I may wear a romper. If it's a winter day, I may wear leggings and like a nice top or like a nice jacket. It really depends on what I'm doing in a given day. Am I dressing up to look good for others? Sometimes. I'm kind of a show off at times. Like one of the reasons I want to go to dinner today was to show off my beautiful hair that I got done earlier that I spent a shit ton of money on. And that's just for the fun of it. I do it because I like doing it. Am I going to wear makeup and change the windshield wipers on my car? Probably not. Am I going to wear makeup when I clean my toilet? No. Am I going to do it when I do my dishes or go dump my trash? Maybe, just kind of depends on what time of day I do it. What I'm saying is that you get to a point where you're just comfortable being you and everything else just kind of flows. Don't worry about the societal pressure to look pretty in a given day. Do it for yourself, honey. Don't do it because you get afraid that someone's gonna come up to you and call you trans, because statistically, that's probably not gonna happen. You may once in a while get a fucking asshole that's gonna be like, are you a fucking dude? But like, I've never experienced that in real life, except for twice. And they were very respectful when they asked. It was more of like a curiosity question, if anything. People are generally respectful. They're generally good people. And if your fear is to avoid that 0.0001% of people that is going to hurt you, don't let fear ruin you, honey. Don't let fear be the thing that causes you to spend a ton of money on makeup in a given week, a ton of money on hair appointments, and go out and get all this plastic surgery because you feel that you need this in order to pass. Do it for yourself, and that's it. Nothing more, honey. Now, the biggest takeaway I want you to have from this video is most people could give a shit if you're transgender. I'm just gonna say that right now. Most people could give a fuck if you're transgender. I have only had 2 instances in the whole time I've been transgender where someone's been like, oh, are you a dude? And even then, I wasn't putting any effort into passing at all. And this was like a couple of years ago too. So transition wasn't far enough along in it too. Now, don't feel this need to have to be beautiful every day. Don't feel that you need to wear makeup every day. Don't feel that you need to do your hair every day. Do your hair and makeup because you want to. Wear that fucking high heel because you want to. Wear that dress because you want to. But also remember that you also need to dress within the confines of what you're doing. If you're going to like a construction site, it's probably not a good idea to wear high heels and a mini dress. If you're going to be going to an office job, yeah, you could probably get away with heels, but maybe go with like a lower heel that's not probably as glitzy or glam. Dress according to what you are doing. Now, on your days off, if you want to go out to a nice restaurant and wear heels and a mini dress, fucking do it. Simple as that. Do it because you want to do it. Don't transition and think you need to wear makeup every day because of some societal pressure telling you that you need to be a beautiful woman. Don't worry about that, honey. There's a lot of transgender women out there that are gorgeous who have had no plastic surgery. There's a lot of transgender women out there who have just started their HRT journey and they are beautiful. Their facial structures, everything just works. Find your balance, find your life. The daily pressure to wear makeup isn't there if you let it bother you. I don't let it bother me in a given day. I'll go to work and yeah, I may look like a fucking dude. Do I give a fuck? No, because I'm there to do a job and get a paycheck. On my days off, I'm a presenter on YouTube and I wear lingerie on my Instagram. I'll do my makeup and do my hair because that's part of the presentation that I give to people. What I'm saying is that the daily reality of being a transgender girl is pretty mundane and pretty boring. And it's only on those few small instances that I get glamorous is it actually like fun. Most days, it's pretty normal. It's just like I get up, I go to the gym, I go to work. I get up, I go to the gym, I go to work. I get up, I go to the gym, I go to work. On my days off, I may dress up a little bit more just for the fun of it. Dress up because you want to do it, not because you feel like you have to do it. Okay, now, thank you for watching this YouTube video. This was very ranty. I just wanted to kind of get this across the board, is that if you transition, just be yourself. Don't feel the need to become a different person. Just be yourself, honey. That's the big thing. Just love yourself and you'll feel happy. Now, thank you for watching this YouTube video. I am on the grind to 5,000 subscribers. Please like and subscribe if you want to support my channel. It helps me immensely whenever you hit that subscribe button. And then there's also put a comment in the comment section if you want to get your voice into the section. Leave a super thanks if you feel extra and hit the notification bell to never miss a video. This has been Nikki Chanel. Remember to love yourself and fuck the haters, honey. Have a good day, loves.